The introduction of the Team Vision AI system makes tactics more important than trickery against top teams. But there are still special techniques that work well in one-on-one situations. The classic kick feint is still an excellent way to fool the AI. There are different animations for this move, depending on the position of your player. Similarly, cancelling a shot by pressing the sprint button and the special controls button can take a defender by surprise. With good timing, you can perform the quick turn move by pressing a diagonal adjacent to your current direction to dodge an attempted tackle. Chip the ball at the right time and your opponent may assume that you are attempting a shot. In multiplayer matches, it pays to know which tricks are the most efficient. As a general rule, rapidly changing the pace and direction of your player can be very difficult for your opponent to defend against. When your player is running along the touchline, a classic PES trick is to release the directional pad and press the special controls button to stop the ball and face your opponent's goal. You can infuriate an opponent by alternating between bursts of pace and sudden stops, as we show in this example. The stop and play technique can be nerve-wracking for opponents, as it makes you extremely unpredictable to play against. When you sprint in your opponent's half, it's important to create space by wrong-footing chasing defenders. As you can see, you can perform large direction changes without slowing down. This is really effective when you're controlling a fast player. When you have a clear run at goal, the natural response is often to try a safe shot along the ground, or a chip shot, but it's much more impressive to beat the goalkeeper by using a trick to get past him. Accelerating in a diagonal direction is the most reliable way to get past a keeper. If you succeed, you can make a simple tap-in. If the goalkeeper makes contact with your player, you may get a penalty. When your player is less than 2 meters from the keeper, try to time a precise kick feint to make him dive prematurely. If you want to beat a keeper with style, you can also attempt to lift the ball over him by using the right analog stick. If it works, don't forget to save the replay. Players with a dribble accuracy rating of 85 or higher can perform the both feet feint move. This can make it difficult for your opponent to time their challenges correctly. In this instance, we see how the move causes a hapless defender to concede a penalty. Players with a dribble accuracy rating of 70 or higher can execute the drop shoulder move. This is a body feint that can be followed by a change in direction to confuse the defender. Back to the both feet feint. Here, you can see that this movement is useful when you combine it with the sprint button to knock the ball forward with the second touch. A new feature in PES 2008 is that players with a dribble accuracy rating of 85 or above and a weak foot accuracy stat of 6 or more can perform the both feet feint in either direction. Very few players fall into this category, but these gifted individuals can wreak havoc while dribbling in the penalty area. Opponents will find it very hard to tackle and may simply stand off in fear of committing a foul. The revised sidestepping system in PES 2008 definitely adds a new dimension to dribbling. You can now combine this move with many other techniques, including new tricks. This is especially effective when you need to create space for a cross on either touchline. First, you have to know how to start the sidestep move. From a stationary position, facing your opponent's goal, just press a 90-degree direction to begin sidestepping. You can also perform these while dribbling. Just press the directional pad at a 90-degree angle to your current direction of movement. While dribbling, you can perform a sidestep in your current direction of movement by pressing the Change Player button and Sprint button simultaneously. This can be done at any time. While sidestepping, you can perform a sudden direction change by pressing an opposite direction and the Sprint button. In PES 2008, there are two new tricks that can be used while sidestepping: the special step over and the roll ball moves. When an opponent approaches your player from the front, you can combine the sidestep with a sudden drag back. Or a V-feint. Or the awesome new nutmeg move. This one goes straight through his legs. This one is played around the defender. You can combine the sidestep with other tricks to make unpredictable direction changes, such as the classic Marseille roulette. A skillful ball chip. Or a flip-flap. The new PES 2008 engine allows a special kind of technique that only expert players will be able to use. We call them fake turns. Basically, you can start a movement from a stationary position and then cancel the animation by performing another movement. This is a concept that fans of old 2D fighting games might be familiar with. The basic premise with fake turns is generally to turn in the opposite diagonal direction that corresponds with your player's stronger foot, then immediately cancel the move with another direction. The higher a player's dribble speed and acceleration stats are, the greater the range of fake turns he can make. You can create new feints by quickly combining directions and string together impressive dribbling moves. Some of these are real crowd pleasers, not to mention unpredictable.